All right, this is probably the most important module in this entire course. This is about handling objections in the actual email body. Now, remember, in one of the previous modules, I shared with you that the body of the email, they don't even have to read it. The point is to get them to do something, right? Having said that, the body of the email still should be written a certain way. Now, hopefully you've already understood that you need to make your customer the hero of your story. The next thing you want to do in your writing is to make sure that you're handling objections in the body of the email. What does that mean? If I'm going to present something to someone, if I'm going to present something to you, I already know there's going to be certain things that you're going to think in your mind that may make you not want to buy that thing, right? So for example, let's say I want to sell a maintenance plan, an HVAC maintenance plan in an email. What would make someone not go through with booking a maintenance plan? Okay, let's say one, they don't think it's worth it. So then I'm going to make sure I write in that email something that fights against that thought process. Your HVAC system is the most expensive appliance. One repair could cost more than your mortgage payment. So you don't want it to break down, right? So that's why it's worth it. Another objection may be, well, my AC is already working, right? So I can put a don't wait until it breaks. Another objection may be, it costs too much to do a maintenance. So I'm going to write in there. You get what I'm saying? All right. So when you're writing an email, you want to write down 3 or 4 objections, and you know the objections because you've been in the business for a long time. What are the things that they're going to say? It's too expensive. It's not worth it. I don't have time to do this. I'll do it later. And write in those emails the answer to those objections so that they don't read the email and say, okay, well, I really love this email. I want to do this, but this. Handling objections in the body of the email is very important. If you're going to use ChatGPT, make sure that you tell ChatGPT, write my email according to Dan Kennedy's story branding framework and write something to handle these 4 objections. Now when someone reads it, they're reading it in story branding, so they're saying, oh wow, this customer got this to happen, so if I do this, it can get this to happen. And boom, it may be expensive, but it's more expensive if I don't do it. And I may be busy, but if I don't get to it now, I'll have to take care of it later. So you're handling all of those objections in the email. One thing that you can do is you can use customer testimonials to overcome objections. If you say, Sarah just did this and it lowered their electric bill by 10%, that's an objection because they don't know if you're even good at what you do. They don't even know if you're telling the truth. But such and such did it. Using FAQs strategically in the email can overcome objections. Put frequently asked questions. Does a filter affect my whatever? And then you can put those objections in there. So do some research. Use ChatGPT to help you. Make sure that you're overcoming objections in the bodies of your emails.